Greetings, denizens of the Imperium. We're getting the biggest hype connection crossover on the YouTube GunTuber Warhammer 40k history, and that is Brandon Herrera, Warhammer 40k. They made the Warhammer Bolter, which, if that's the case, we're about to have some fun here because I want to sound like a bit of an egomaniac here, but Warhammer 40k is kind of my special thing. I've done some voice acting for some Warhammer 40k fan projects, been a Warhammer 40k content reactor. I know, how do I put that on my eye-catching resume? But hey, listen, anything is Warhammer, I'm gonna love it. All right, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it, and I can't wait to see how Brandon Herrera or whatever this Warhammer Bolter looks like, what it's going to be used for, and how much fun we're going to have, as well as all the fun jokes in between. So, as always, the Emperor protects. Support the original content creator. And by the way, folks, just going to say this again because I'm in my feelings. I did do 2 live stream reactions towards Angron that was done by Warrior Tier. I kind of voice acted in, and we did a live stream. However, unfortunately, very few, in fact, all of our 100K subscribers were not notified when we went live, which really sucks because, we love to interact with our audience, and, maybe next time, gadget, next time. But with Warhammer 40K, here's the thing with all content that we do here at Chicago Reacts. Please double check and triple check that you are still subscribed. Please do that not only for the original content creator, but do that for us here at Chicago Reacts because, YouTube's not notifying subscribers anymore. And that's a bad thing. And we need to fix that. But what counts as a view? Obviously, comment on the live stream or on any video, and give a like, share on the socials if you can, and just keep being awesome. That's what I expect. But without further ado, let's go and check this out in a 3, 2, and an uno. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oops, hold on. Sorry about that. Video did not show up. Sorry. New setup. Hang on.
Ideation.
There you go.
Quiet now, kitten. Daddy's having suicidal ideation. Gun Meme Review. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? Today, we've got a huge lineup.
Oh, it's a gun meme.
The Warhammer 40k Bolter in real life. Canada's being hella gay, and CZ is helping them. The return of Marty Robbins, and more. But first off, the thing that nobody asked for, but everybody was happy to see show up to the party, the company FN, which stands for Fabrique Nationale, as we say here in Texas, and not like a dirty Belgian. The company responsible for all sorts of cool shit, ranging from the M2.
Hey. Not enough hate towards the Belgians. No, sorry. We love the Belgians. We love Belgian waffles.
40 Bravo, the P90, the 5.7, the SCAR 16, the SCAR 17, the SCAR 20S, the SCAR 15P, the PvP MVP in 4D. They've been dropping banger after banger for about a century of warfare now. And they decided, why fucking stop there? Apparently, we're going to make the Bolter in real life.
Yes!
People compared a lot of firearms to the Bolter, the AK-50 included, which I never felt quite deserved it, but this is the first firearm that's ever crossed my desk where I think, goddamn, that's a Bolter. I mean,
yes, that is a heavy Bolter. But the question is, Brandon, are you an Imperial loyalist or with the foul forces of chaos? Are you a Space Marine? What's your favorite Space Marine chapter? Who is it? Who will it be? Will it be the Ultramarines of Ultramar? The Sons of Sanguinius, the Blood Angels? Will it be the Sons of Magnus, the Blood Ravens? That's right, I believe that theory. Blood Ravens are the descendants of Magnus.
Just look at it. The world is a cruel and unjust place. There is no harmony in the universe. The only constant is suffering.
Yeah, I know that.
Minutes later. OMG, Nader Launcher. Yes, FN has made the announcement that they have received a U.S. Army contract, specifically saying the future of Grenadier systems, the U.S. Army awards the FN PP on contract, which makes perfect sense because I'd love to put.
Hey, what kind of PP are you gonna put in there? Is it gonna be like a legal mindset PP PowerPoint or another kind of PP? What kind of PP you want to put in there? This is a family frickin' friendly channel here, buddy. You're crossing the YouTube guidelines here.
Seriously, for the last 20 years, FN's been putting the SCAR in basically every caliber. You got the SCAR 16 in 5.56, the SCAR 17 in 308, SCAR 20S in 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor, SCAR 15P in 5.56 and 300 Blackout. Now they're like, fuck it, let's just turn it into a grenade launcher. Like, don't just add a grenade launcher to the SCAR, which they've already fucking done. Let's just turn the SCAR into a grenade launcher itself. They've turned it into the multi-tool of munitions, and I am here for it. Also, I'm not sure I've ever heard of this contract. I didn't know if this is something that was being like actually shopped by the U.S. Army, or if this is like just the unsolicited.
Wait a minute. You know what? Adding two to two together. As you all know, in case you don't know, or if YouTube's going to notify you when this video goes up, looking at you, YouTube. Two things are going to be going down here. Number one, uno. There is an unknown alien object heading towards Earth. Now, I think it's an asteroid, but people are saying that it's a spaceship or something with alien technology. Perhaps they're building the Bolter now in order to deal with the foul Xenos that are coming to our planet. Man the planetary defenses, put faith in the God Emperor of mankind, and destroy the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
The dick pic of military contracts, and then just gave him a grenade launcher. Like, hey, we designed this. I made this. Do you want? I showed you my 30mm grenade launcher. Please respond. And they did. And it's fucking awesome. FN is making an IRL bolt gun, and you're blackpilling? U.S. military. We wanted a 30 caliber Mark 18. FN. I thought you said 30mm. What a neat fucking design, though. Just looking at, I'm not going to go down the tism hole yet.
Wait a minute. That's what oh God, we're in the Warhammer 40K timeline. Oh Jesus, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Well, that's where you got the STC template to build the bolter. Standard template construct. That's where you got it from.
I'm just excited to check it out. I think it's pretty neat. FN, if there's any way I can get my hands on one of these, I would love to do a deep dive with it. In fact, I actually went straight to
in deep, no pull out.
Twitter, or excuse me, X. I didn't mean to dead name it. And I asked below their announcement, hey Grok, what are the odds that FN America will let me play with their new SCAR grenade launcher? To which Skynet replied, based on your rep as a firearms YouTuber and past collabs in the industry, I'd estimate 60 to 70% odds if you pitch a review video. To which I replied,
so you're telling me there's a chance?
And a few days later, FN jumped in with this, which if I may speak directly to FN in regards to this, I'm still haunted by the things that I've done for a Klondike bar. Those pale in comparison to what I would do to get my hands on this 30mm grenade launcher. England simulator. Yes. Just kidding. This isn't a defenseless European woman. This is TACPAC.
Oh,
TACPAC. TACPAC is a month.
Is that it for the bolter? No more. Who's your favorite Space Marine chapter? I feel like I was let loose and let down here. Who's your favorite Space Marine chapter?
Play subscription service where you can get tactical swag. Oh, fuck. Just knocked a light over. SOG knives. Enforce license. Enforce lights. God damn. Enforce lights and dry fire trainers. Rats, tourniquets, reptilia, pistol grips, and more. And breaking news, TACPAC has never put out a box with this much value before. In all seriousness, if you use code READY556, you'll get $556 worth of gear in your first TACPAC. The November box alone is worth $446, and if you use the code READY556 in November, you'll get an extra $110 in free gear. It's a great deal to jump in on. We appreciate TACPAC for sponsoring the video. And as always, if you'd like to get your start in gunsmithing and weapons technology, you can check out sdi.edu down in the links in the description and in the pinned comment. And now for something completely different. Marty Robbins meme. Who would win? A dangerous outlaw who has killed at least 20 people who tried to get him and is not afraid of anything. Some stranger with a big iron on his hip.
I don't know. The one who's faster.
The results may shock you. Also, fun fact, last time I was in El Paso, I actually went to like the original Rose's Cantina, like the bar that they talk about in the song. It's kind of cool. They've got like a little shrine to Marty Robbins there in the corner. It's kind of neat. I don't know. Anyhow, moving on. Breaking news. Canada is being big gay and they're being helped out by...
Hey, If they're happy, they're happy. There's no other use for the word gay. They're happy. What's wrong with being happy?
By the firearm industry. So you may or may not remember there's been some sweeping firearm legislation that has rocked Canada. Massive firearm bans for specific types of firearms, a ban on the transferring of ownership of any pistol across the board. It's straight up just terrible. Big F's in the chat for any of our Canadian brothers and sisters that still remain uncocked. At least their mindset remains uncocked. Their government cucked them pretty hard. But it turns out in Canada's effort to seize and destroy these firearms, they had a little bit of help. That came in the shape of CZ, which is a massive conglomerate, whether that be CZ USA or, in fact, Colt Canada. It appears that a private company within the firearms sector has been aiding and assisting the Canadian government in their gun disarmament scheme, collecting the firearms that were confiscated and potentially destroying them. Admit to destroying 12,000 confiscated firearms. Hope that everyone will just forget and it doesn't backfire.
No, no. People will remember.
CZ USA / Colt Canada. Yeah, they've been continuing to post on social media as if nothing's wrong and continuing to try to sell their bolt guns to the world. Turns out,
not a great plan.
When you thought CZ was the in thing, CZ, every town for gun safety. Now, the CZ owners were always kind of like the hippie Portland coffee shop gun owners. At least that was the stereotype, you know? But for fuck's sake, if this is true, we really have to hold these companies accountable. Don't get mad at me for pointing out shit people are doing. Get mad at the companies for doing shit we don't like. If you're a company that's going to gladly profit off of private gun ownership while also profiting off of disarming the civilian population, fuck you. And if you're madder at me for talking shit about CZ than you are mad at them for doing this in the first place, fuck you harder. When the big, bad, mean, perfectly objective YouTuber says horrible, nasty things, valid complaints about your favorite gun, you're just attached to it, and that's okay. Yeah, go listen to the fucking Lumineers and cry yourself to sleep, fat. CZ, SIG, Colt, Palmetto State Armory. Now look, I have my complaints about Palmetto State Armory, but I mean, shit, they've never been on the side of civilian gun disarmament, so. In fact, I have many complaints about PSA, but none of them are ownership. For all of their faults, PSA is pretty fucking based. A lot of people ask me my opinion on like the PSA AKs and stuff like that, and for the love of God, there is a video coming on that, and it cannot come soon enough. Got a lot of things to say, got a lot of criticisms, but all of them are because I want that company to succeed, because, yeah, their whole MO is that they want more people to be affordably armed, and I think that's pretty cool. I just want to make sure that we're arming people with guns that are good. It's a long way of saying we're on the same team. Because if you don't believe in the benefits of an armed civilian population, you might want to crack open a history book. We don't need to worry about the government using violence against its own people. Killing some...
Oh, let's see. Huh. Oh. That's a big old file cabinet. What could go wrong?
Rights activists, the move bombing, Waco, war on drugs, Ruby Ridge, the list goes on and on and on and on. In the words of my biological son, Wendigoon, in case you ever find yourself thinking the government would never, oh yes they would. But now,
And it's not the first time, and don't worry, they're always thinking about doing it anyways.
now off the serious shit, let's move into some other gun memes. Dudes, when they buy their first gun, autism announcement. This is my new favorite recurring bit. We might keep this around. If you grew up in a household that watched Fox News, you immediately, like, this is like a Pavlovian trigger for you. I actually love this meme format so much, I used it to announce, I have acquired another World War I machine gun. In fact, it's technically a lie. I acquired 2. I'm looking forward to doing videos.
Yes, anytime you hear that, it's like, whoa, what's going on? Whooping.
Videos on both of these, but I picked up an MG0815, which is basically just like a somewhat shrunk down Maxim gun that was like revolutionary to the idea of a light machine gun. But I also picked up a kit for an MP18.
Not me. He didn't pick up me. There's only one kit. You can't pick up a kit. I'm not that cheap. All right? There you go.
Which, if you are morbidly autistic about World War I submachine guns or have ever played Battlefield 1, you'll recognize immediately. I'm not going to go too far into it, but man, I'm fucking excited to break those down, because those are just... It makes my tism tingle. And yes, the MP18 I did get on Gunbroker because I have a problem.
But it's okay. You got a problem, but it's all good.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
And if you would like to actually come out and shoot some of the machine guns in my personal collection, as well as a bunch of other guns that are fucking awesome, I'm happy to announce the new giveaway for my congressional campaign is 2 tickets to me and Cody's Influencer Range Day. You might know by now we do this every year. We do a private machine gun shoot every year with just all of our like YouTuber friends, influencers, celebrities, UFC fighters, whatever. We just hang out, have a good time, and shoot a bunch of your favorite machine guns around some of your favorite people. And this year, for the first time, we're doing it not in Texas, but in beautiful Las Vegas. It's going to be our biggest one ever. It's going to be a really good time. And every donation made to the campaign in increments of $5 will be entered to win. So $5 is 1 entry, $10 is 2 entries, $500 is 100 entries, and so on. It's going to be a great time, and we'll pay for you and a guest to come out and hang out with us, all the boys, and shoot some really cool stuff. All while benefiting a great cause of getting an anti-gun swamp creature out of DC and putting somebody like me in. Because
Be careful, man. DC is the center hub of villainy. You know, when you add in Washington, D.C., it's the most corrupt city in the world. Remove it, well, then Chicago's number 1. So please be careful. The fact that they're first place says so much. Do not let the power and the madness that is in that cesspool called DC corrupt your beautiful soul. But I wish you all the best.
together as a community, apes together strong. $10 million
Saiyans together strong.
of uniparty money, Brandon Herrera. Autistic meme lords, the fat electrician, every Texan in the 23rd Congressional District who loves America.
Don't forget, you got some love from people outside the state, too. You got some love from Chicago, all right? And if you need to handle anything, and anybody needs some cool cement shoes to go for a nice, cool swim at the bottom of Lake Michigan, you just let us know. We got your back.
I know I haven't really given an update on the campaign so far, and that will be coming soon. But we've been hard at work making sure that Operation Rocky 2 is in full swing. That just about wraps things up for us this episode. By the way, if you want to catch me and the crew here in San Antonio, we're doing an unsubscribed live show. I'll leave the links down in the description and the pinned comment for that. It's going to be the first leg of our live show, which means it's going to be unrehearsed and pretty fucking raw. Come hang out with us, have a great time at the beautiful Majestic Theater. If you want to grab tickets, be sure to use the link because there's a bunch of ticket scalpers and people that are just trying to make a quick dime. We try really hard to keep our ticket prices reasonable for you guys, and I hate to see people getting scalped for 5-10 times what we sell the tickets for. So if you want to see me and the rest of the unsubscribed crew perform live here in San Antonio, you can check out the links in the description and the pinned comment. Other than that, I appreciate you guys staying all the way to the end of this episode of Gun Meme Review. We've got some really fun content coming up, but until then, I appreciate you staying all the way to the end, and I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers
As you should.
in the next video. Thanks.
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon. Like Rasputin's rise to the top. Papakiala, je te
I'm happy to announce the new giveaway for the campaign is actually 2 tickets to come out.
Come out.
Fuck off.
Now, what I want to know is, first of all, see, Brian Herrera's got that nice smile. He's not like Katie Porter, who yells at her staff. Oh, yeah. Have you not seen that? Just go on X. Challenge me on this. If you made it to the end of this one, hey, I love you so much. No, really, I do. I do love you because for some reason, YouTube ain't letting y'all know when we go live or when we upload content. And I'm still upset that YouTube didn't send out that notification. You know, we did a live stream reaction to Angron, you know. Feelings are kind of hurt. It's just a tiny bit. But you know what? Hey, if there's a live stream reaction you want me to do, like live, you can interact with yours truly, you know, for a live stream, you know, fun, cool stuff, laughs and jokes, and a swell good time. Well, just tap in the comment section below, okay? Because that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and do that, and it'll be awesome, okay? And hey, check out our Discord, join us on Patreon, and if there's fun videos you want us to react to or check out, let us know. Give us your feedback. That is so fundamentally important. And until then, hey, I want to know, in the off chance Brandon Herrera sees this, what is your favorite Space Marine chapter? Do you know anything about Warhammer 40K? Would you ever voice act in a Warhammer 40K project? Let us know. I know I would. Yes, I have. Cool. You know, so yeah, why not? Why not? Fight me. The Emperor protects. But we got ourselves a real bolter. And now we wake up to the horrifying reality we're in the Warhammer 40K timeline. That's why things are bad. Not good. That's why they're bad. And to quote a character, a famous anime character, people die when they are killed.